Hey, we're back. It's uh it's me. I'm gonna turn view bobbing on because I don't know. I don't like it, but like I think I'm getting motion sick. I don't like this, so that's fine. So next day after recording episode one, we're back here playing more Minecraft. Um, my sleep schedule is insanely messed up this Corona season. I've been mixing going to bed at midnight and going to bed at 9 a.m. Oh, I have frozen ocean, but I don't have tree biome. I just need a tree, good old tree biome. Thanks. Um, yeah, and today was one of those weird. It's a weird one because I'm trying to like get a good night's sleep because obviously you go to bed at 9 a.m. You don't really get a good night's sleep. Um, this is sort of a let's go to bed earlier at 3 a.m. and it's all fine and dandy until you sleep until 4 p.m. Yeah, I don't know. I try melatonin occasionally to just help me get to sleep because sometimes you go to bed and you're just awake. This looks kind of cool. I'm down to explore this. I need a little bed though. I need a little base of operations, so I think that's what we're gonna do here for now. I hear a skeleton. That's fine. But yeah, you go to bed, and sometimes for me, I just can't sleep. So I take melatonin, but melatonin can make you sleep for a long time, apparently, as I am painfully aware of once again, waking up at 4 p.m. after going to bed at 3. That's 13 hours of sleep, which is a little more than you need at 22 years old. Just a little bit more. Um, but it's crazy because even though I'm in school and I'm going to school, it's like it's online school. It's like I don't need to get up for anything, you know? I'm sure you know if you're in the same situation. It's like why bother waking up? You don't have anything to do. It's really hard to get yourself out of bed when you have nothing to do. It's like no shit. I have enough wood to make do here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, get a little base started up here. Gonna go down that hole today. I'm gonna keep rambling, but maybe I'll have to be a little more focused on the game, because, caving obviously requires a little more concentration than walking around the overworld aimlessly. And I watched most of the last episode, and I thought, well, that's probably a way we could improve is by maybe talking about the game a little more and having a little more purpose. I made 2 crafting tables. I had one right here. I didn't need to do that. That's fine. So yeah, what are my goals with this series? I actually have no clue at the moment what I'm doing. Just kind of going with it, wanting to talk, hear myself talk. Want to drink coffee. That's my goal. Let's drink coffee. How's that for you? No. Yeah, no, it's just been really hard to stay on top of a sleep schedule. And, I've been, doing workouts at home and stuff like that to stay active. It's still, like, difficult to keep a schedule, even if you're, working out every time you're getting up or something like that, which is what I ideally try to do. Man, there is so many skeletons. You know what? I like it. It fits the Badlands. We're in the Badlands. There's monsters everywhere. So yeah, that sucks. So I feel kind of like a bum today, but I've kind of been feeling like a bum every day. So I mean, what's the difference? Like that's just kind of I think how it be right now. It's just how it be. You don't think it be like that way, but it do. So I guess I'll get a bed in here. Set my spawn point. Torches. We need more torches. I'm sure we'll get coal down there. We're bringing the wood with us anyways. We should be good to go here. I need my book. Put my book away. Alright. Fuck you! You piece of shit. It's okay. I'm not like one of those shitty Minecraft YouTubers that just, you know, sees good content and then lets the good content happen. I have to avoid it by punching the creeper away. Alright, so yeah. Delayed reactions there. You could use some. You could be a bit more of a gamer, I think. Ah, fuck. Never died to a creeper in my life. Okay, so dig down, I guess. Ouch. Okay, yeah. So, all right. Wow. Oh right, gold has a higher spawn rate in mesa biomes. That's cool. So we're gonna get lots of gold, which we will use for zombie pigman trading when the new update comes out. Thinking ahead here. So yeah. Oh my god, so many zombies. My game is a little bit loud. Let's turn that down. You're not gonna hear it turned up. I've never died to a creeper in my life. Alright, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to go on a ramble when, you know, you're being constantly bombarded by various... Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Alright, maybe... Oh, no. No, 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 not you. Not you. That's right, that's strafing. That's the TF2 gameplay right there. That's pro TF2 gamer. Okay. Fuck. This is fucked. There's so many. I'm kind of upset at that. I'm not gonna lie. It's okay, we got it. Alright. I hear zombies. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Let's all just relax here. So yeah, other than sleep schedule, coronavirus has affected my life in numerous ways, as I'm sure it has everyone else. Not getting to see, you know, getting to see people outside of your immediate household is, like, at first it was like, okay, I can live like this, it's fine. Just basically gonna live like a hermit. Like, I'm gamer, I do that anyways, hee. But, like, you know, 2.5 months into it, it starts to be like, oh my god, I miss that piece of shit I always see at work that I, like, you know, hate with all my heart, but, like, now who do I have to hate, you know? Who do you have to get that hatred out? It's like, who am I gonna complain about? My girlfriend who I live with? Yes, but, like, that's not ideal, right? That's not what you want. So that's another thing. Like, I haven't really gotten to see my friends. Haven't really gotten to see people at work. Haven't been able to go to restaurants and just sit in a nice restaurant and have a nice bite to eat every other day of the week because I don't know how to manage my money. Yeah, you know, just oversharing here, but it's kind of par for the course when you're a content creator, I guess. All right, well this cave is luckily loaded, so I think we'll be able to build some armor here. I hear many zombies. But we're not worried. We're not worried about it right now. Make some gold armor. How's that sound? There's actually just like an absurd amount of mobs. Is it a higher mob spawn rate in Badlands? Who knows? It's crazy. Yeah, just coronavirus, it's like, you want to go out. You want to do, you know, outside of the house things after about 2 months of being locked up. And you can. It's like you can go for walks. You can can. I'm gonna make sure that this is super quiet when I edit this video because there's a lot of zombies making noise. Yeah, you wanna be able to go out. You wanna be able to do stuff and go for walks. But like there's like who wants to go for a walk? Like God, talk about boring. I'm being sarcastic. Like walks are great. It's just there's more to going outside than just going for a walk. There's more that you want to do. There's a lot of it turns out there's a lot of things to do. So like I haven't been able to go to fighting game tournaments. There are no fighting game tournaments. The fighting game tournaments that there are online, and most like I play for the record. Well, I play a bunch of different games, but my main game is BlazBlue Central Fiction, which isn't the most recent BlazBlue game. And well, it's not like the newer one has any better netcode. It doesn't. But none of the BlazBlue games have good net play, good online experience. BlazBlue's is really bad. It's like Central Fictions is like you can only play on one stage in the whole game. Everything else lags it too much to be consistent. It's like okay, it's delay based, not rollback. Japanese devs are just now starting to be like, hey guys, rollback, we got rollback, woohoo! Like, for those of you who don't know what rollback versus delayed netcode is all about, because you don't play fighting games, and if you do play fighting games, you live under a rock. Rollback is, so with delay-based netcode, how normal fighting games, how they've always done their netcode for the most part, is each like you connect to someone and the games have to wait for the packets. So like internet works in packets, so they send packets to each other to communicate, and each game needs to make sure they're both in sync and both on the same packet at each point. So the games delay themselves to account for the time it takes for the signal to reach each other. So that's how like the ping affects it. So the worse your ping is, the more it's delayed. So delay is really a big deal in fighting games because it's all about reactions and feeling like it's all about reacting to stuff and shit like that. So it becomes very difficult to deal with some stuff once you get into like 3 or 4 frames of delay. It's like this is unplayable for a lot of people, especially in faster paced games. Now most American games nowadays use rollback. Most games made by American devs, which is a system of sorry, my lizard crawled under the desk. Cinder, you stupid idiot. Now he's under my chair. That doesn't make me feel any better. But he so rollback is a bit different, and the best way I can describe it is the game doesn't wait for each to make sure they're on the same page. They assume what's going to happen next, which is actually really doable in terms of fighting game systems, and they display it. And then if there's a difference because of a delay in the network and like that's wrong, it reverts the game back, and that's when you see like the teleporting that you see typically in fighting games. But that barely happens if you have semi-decent connection, and like I don't really understand the inner workings of it, despite being a having an interest in game development or anything, because I'm stupid. But the end result is basically I can only play with people in my province right now on delay-based games like in BlazBlue and stuff without experiencing unplayable connections to me. There's a game called Melty Blood, which has fan-implemented rollback. Actually, it's an old game, but the game was so sick that like the community made its own rollback version, and I can play with people across my country in Toronto without feeling any delay or any lag. Now, that's the good thing about rollback too, is you don't if you have a good connection with someone, you don't need to have any delay whatsoever. It's like you're playing offline. And the sphere is expanded. I could play with someone down in like Chicago, which is like a 60, 70, 80 ping situation, and not experience any lag, and maybe have 1 or 2 delay. It's amazing, and it's incredible, and most American games now are all of them pretty much Western made games have rollback as they should. They know better. Cause we live in a big area, like North America's huge, so you need that. You need that, and the online and it's great. Japan. You look at Japan, it's a little teeny like little chicken strip, right, on the world map. It's a little tiny chicken strip, whereas like North America is like the whole fucking bird. It's like a turkey or like an ostrich or something. Um, Drinking some coffee. Um, so you don't need that necessarily in Japan, but even in Japan, people complain about online. So it's like not exclusive. It's not just Japan. It's not just them. Haha. Um, so it's not just us, but like, anyways, everyone now is complaining that net play sucks because everyone's locked inside. Everyone's forced. Like you can't make the excuse anymore. Like, oh, just play offline. Just go to tournaments. There are no tournaments, and it sucks. And games with bad net play, like Smash Brothers Ultimate and Blaze Blue, old Guilty Gear, they're unplayable. You can't. It's unplayable. Netplay tournaments have to be region locked to like the smallest possible region for a playable online experience, which sucks because like you think online tournament, you have people from all over the world competing, but you can't do that because rollback isn't the standard for a lot of these games. And it's like, oh, just try a game with rollback. Try playing more rollback games. It's like, you know what? I probably should. I'm happy with Melty Blood. Melty Blood's sick. I've been entering Melty Blood tournaments. Yet to actually play the game since quarantine started, but when those tournaments come around, I'll be playing it. Um, but can't play my favorite game online. Basically, I can play with like the same 8 people I always play with, which is fine. Like I love playing with them, but if you want to enter a tournament or play some new people, maybe learn a matchup that isn't like Hazama or Ragna, which are like the two BSD characters. It's like, nah, good luck, dude. Yeah, so that's the kind of stuff I'm dealing with there, and I also just miss the homies. Like obviously we're all active on Discord and everything, but I miss being in person. Going to get food after tournaments, stuff like that. That's always a good time. Yeah, so that's all that, I guess. That's all that, folks. Yeah. It's been rough, and it's starting to loosen up, right? The regulations are, it's like person gatherings. It's like, ooh, and it's like, okay, maybe I can see my friends, but then stuff comes up, and there's situations still, and people are still reluctant to, and I don't blame them. I'm reluctant too. I'm like, that sounds dangerous. I saw it put very well from a tweet that was like, hey, the bell curve is flattened. We can, see other, like we can lift the regulations a little bit, and then the tweet was saying that it's equivalent of being like, ha, my parachute has slowed my descent. Let me cut it off. Like when you're still in midair, it's like, yeah, that's probably true. So it's a bit nerve wracking. Um, but yeah, so I thought I was gonna get to see, we were gonna get to me and my friends were gonna get to hang out, but it didn't actually work out at the moment. We're gonna have to wait a little longer, and that's okay. It's just how it be right now. Just gotta do the best you can. But Terraria comes out tomorrow, so super excited for that. I'm gonna be playing a hell of a lot of that. Yeah. All right. So I don't know if I want to go back down in that cave. I probably should. We want to find, diamonds. It's all very cool. Okay, we'll just leave this here. I need food though. I'm very low on edibles. Not edibles as in, the cannabis variety. Just, edible as in things you can put in your mouth. That sustain you. We got grass. I don't think mobs really spawn badlands though. So fuck me, silly. We can try, but I don't think I'm going to. I think we're gonna go keep looking, and we're gonna find Once this is done cooking, we will pack up and leave, I think. Ugh, it's going to take too long. We'll set it up at the new one. Book, brown terracotta, cactus, sand. Okay. I believe I'm going this way. Let's hope that's true. Because I made that mistake last episode. It was really funny. Yeah. So what are my goals right now in game Minecraft game? Get get set up, like get diamonds, build house. I want to make a sick house. Oh, nice. Nice. This is quite good. Golden apple. Golden apple, golden apple. Creeper! Oh man. Alright. That's not funny, Bryce. Never say that again. Thank you, voice in my head. No one was actually saying that, but thanks to the voice in my head for, keeping me in check with myself. Wouldn't want to embarrass myself to myself. What am I even saying? Where am I going? Looks like we got good old Badlands Beach biome. My favorite. Any trees? Any, animals? Something's going on upstairs. They're moving a couch or something. So yeah. For those of you who don't know, I live with Emma, my girlfriend, in the basement of my parents' house. Because, if people always say, you should milk living with your parents for as long as possible. And then, they don't really appreciate the struggles that can come with living with your parents. And it's like, well, it's not the same level. Like, it's like, no, it's way easier. And it's like, yeah, it definitely is. You're right. There's still a reason everyone wants to move out, And I do want to move out, but, still in school. Still in school. Want to get that done. Almost done, actually. I have like a term left before I can get my diploma for IT. So then I can maybe start working and doing something that isn't, food service. Probably make less money than I do doing food service, actually. Bit of advice: if you feel like you can handle serving and talking to people and being social and multitasking and all that crap that comes with serving, if you feel like you can handle that and you're in like straight out of high school, university, be a server. Go work as a server. It's busted. So flexible hours. Most restaurants have very flexible hours for their serving staff, because they know that most servers are like in school and they need those flexible hours. Lots of money per hour. So you make, in a good night serving, you'll make like $200. You'll take home $200 for like a 5 to 6 hour work shift. That's great. That's really good. That's like 20 something bucks an hour. That's pretty good. Drawback is you have to serve people and you have to deal with the bullshit that comes with being a waiter. And oh my god, there is some bullshit. But everyone else who's working there, every server you're working with and everyone in the restaurant knows the bullshit of serving people. So usually you can get away with complaining about serving. Like you just complain about it unless you have like a garbage shitty manager that's just like, "Why are you complaining? Don't you know this is the best job ever and there's no reason to complain?" I'm not speaking from personal experience, of course. I would never speak from personal experience about surfing. Yeah, no, sometimes you'll get some bullshit. But that's, I guess, a rant for another episode. When I start working again, which at the moment doesn't seem super likely. But we'll see. Emma, my girlfriend, actually also works as a server, actually in a restaurant right next to mine, and she is returning to work very shortly, which I'm not. It's like I'm happy for her, but I'm also kind of like, why aren't I returning? Where's my restaurant? Where's my job security? Like, I still have EI money, and it's like, that's great, but when the EI runs out, you know, you want to have, you know, you want to have a job when this is all done, and it's like, well, if restaurants are going to be operating at 50% capacity, like they say, it's like, am I going to get a job? Who knows? Am I still going to have work? Yeah, it's all very up in the air right now and scary, but I understand that I am young and I can find another job if I need to, hopefully. And that'll be that. And I'm almost done school as well. And once I'm done school, then, you know, I need to find food. Don't really want to eat my gapple yet. There we go. You, yes you. Die. Did he climb back into his tank? Oh, he's back. Okay, my lizard's just back in the tank. So we have a lizard. It's a bearded dragon, if you know what that is. Not an actual dragon. It's like a tiny lizard that looks a little bit like a dragon. His name's Cinder. He's a fucking butt, and we worry about him every day. Because they have lots of health complications that you have to deal with, being reptiles and exotic animals kept against their will. It's just how it be. But yeah, we take good care of him, and he's relatively healthy. He's just going through little lizard puberty right now, so we've had to deal with obnoxiously territorial and stupid lizard. It's like when you see, the best way I can put it is when you know, there's someone so stupid that they don't know they're stupid, but they think they're like the shit, like, you know, the guy in high school. That's what dealing with this lizard is. It's like he thinks he's the shit. He thinks he's so cool and manly and big and strong, and like, oh, what lady wouldn't want him, you know? And I agree. What lady lizard wouldn't want him? He's a great lizard. But he's very stupid. And luckily for him, other lady lizards are also stupid. But we're not stupid. And we can see his stupidity. And it's like, holy shit, you're so stupid. Just calm down. Just shut up. That's what it's like. Oh, Wichita. That's cool. That's the best way I can put it. It's a little bit tiresome. Basically, we'd like to sleep in because, you know, we don't need to wake up for anything. And it's like, hey, why am I awake at 10 a.m. in the morning? Which doesn't sound early, but it is for us, I promise. Oh, our lizard is awake and is endlessly scratching and clawing at our glass because he wants to get out. Now, if anyone's watching this and they're a lizard expert, I'm sure they'll be like, that means something's wrong. Take him to the vet. We did. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just in puberty. Shut up. Don't tell me how to raise my lizard before you type a comment. I know. You're gonna bring something up that's like, oh, lizards do that. I know. Oh, but like when they're glass surfing, it means that the husbandry. I know. It means that there's humidity. I know. All right. There's nothing wrong. He's just in puberty and wants out and wants to run around. It's because you're taking too much. Okay. I know. He's in a 75-gallon tank. He's fine. Anyways, no one's actually saying any of these things. The odds that someone clicks on this, like, you know, I'm looking at the stats on my first Minecraft video, and it's like, oh, you have 5 views and 2 likes. Like, that's a great ratio. One of those is my likes, but that's a great ratio. And it's like, cool, but that's still 5 viewers. Like, the odds that one of those 5 viewers is like, I know everything about bearded dragons, it's very unlikely. So I don't really know where I'm going with this. Dude, I've never built in a swamp. I'm not sure that I want to. It seems like a pain in the ass. We're gonna keep walking. We're gonna go through the swamp though, get some slime maybe. Alright, I'm doing it. You can't stop me. Wait. Do they not fully restore your hunger? Son of a bitch. Yeah, so I don't know, just rambling a bit, I guess, about Corona and how that's affected my way of living. I mean, don't get me wrong, 100% degenerate slob before Corona started, but now I'm even like, at least it's socially acceptable now for me a degenerate slob, and that's kind of the silver lining here with all of that. I'm gonna call the video there because we're reached the time limit here, like 30 minutes. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Thanks for watching.